What's Good podcast.
Are you ready?
Your number one.
Hey, ladies and gents, this is your girl Brianna with What's Good podcast, and we are in season 5. And I'm super excited and delighted for you guys to be here with me today. As you guys know, we usually talk about, things that I've learned in season 4 or just the previous season, so we can go ahead and explore those and apply those learning lessons to the next season, which is season 5. So I'm super excited for you guys to be here, and I'm just ready for us to get started. It's been a long time coming. Usually we would have started by now, but there were just some things that I needed to get in order before starting the new season. And for one, I wanted to make sure picking the theme for this season was very important to me and very intentional. So I want to start there. I realized during the pandemic, and I think that happened to a lot of us, we lost money. Our audience kind of, what's it called? Dribbled away. Don't know how to say it correctly, but whatever. But it kind of, moved away from us because we lost creativity. We kind of got discouraged. We weren't motivated and things of that nature. I know that kind of happened to me as well. And so for season 5, of course, we did a voting system, but I picked those industries to vote because I feel like those were some of the industries that were really impacted during the pandemic. And I believe we chose hairstylists, barbers, film. I can't think of what else. I think caterers. But I believe those were the industries that are really impacted, and I wanted to bring those people on so we can support them in any way that we can, get them back motivated, get them back working, and just be there to support them and motivate them again. So after all the votes came in, you guys decided to do film. I was super shocked about film, but it's been super good so far. I reached out to my people and my network to bring on board, and I'm meeting new people as well for the people that you guys are pretty much tagging and telling me, Bree, interview them. This is a good person to interview. So I'm very thankful because I really don't know a lot of people in film, but with you being so supportive and just showing me love and just giving me people to interview has been amazing. So keep, sending people over to me, and you may see them this season. So on to something else that I wanted to talk about, of course, is learning lessons. Learning lessons for me is a really big deal for me to talk about. When it comes to this first episode, I feel like it gives me time to self-reflect on the first season. Even though I journal a lot, I feel it's very important for me to share those learning lessons because you may be going through the same thing I did. One main thing that I realized I was going through was anxiety. I have maybe quit my job for a year and a half now, and when I tell you the opportunity that has come my way has been, amazing, but at the same time, I kind of struggle with, wow, is this supposed to be for me? Am I taking on too much? And it became a little overwhelming, especially with me trying to balance the podcast, trying to figure out, okay, what should I do with it? Should I continue to move forward? And then I had a realization that it's not about me anymore. I had a realization that I originally got the podcast was to support people that did not know what was going on in the local community. I know I was that person going back and forth from Houston, and then God told me to sit my butt down to figure out what was going on in my backyard. So I feel like if I was that person and I'm from Dallas, there may be other people that do not know how amazing Dallas is, and that's why I was given this vision to keep moving with it. And so it was a lot of anxiety of me figuring out, why me? Am I really doing something impactful to help people? Are people really listening? Are you guys even supporting the industries and the guests that come on here? I just had a lot of questions and a lot of doubt to myself if I'm doing the platform its justice. And so after thinking about things like that, I had a vision of what I wanted to do next. And so I have tons and tons of equipment. I wanted to make sure I upgraded them, not just buy new equipment, but just upgraded them. So during the visuals, you may see certain things that you've never seen before when it comes to my microphones. You may see that or hear that the microphones are right here in front of my mouth, because I want to make sure that it's quality that I'm giving you. Even this video right now, I'm super excited. I don't know if he wants me to say who he is, but I was donated an amazing camera this season, so the visuals are going to be off the chain. We're still going to be with Java Lounge. We're still going to be recording there. And I don't want to say too much right now, but we will have a second location where we will be recording. And I'm super excited to announce that, because the aesthetics we're going to be working on, the visuals we're going to be working on, it's just going to take things to the next level. So I am truly excited to see where this season is going to take me. Only thing that I ask from you guys is just to let me know who you want me to interview. Let me know if you want me to focus on something else, because I want this to be as interactive as possible, because I want to be here for you ladies and gents, for you guys and gals, because this is not for me, this is for you. I just want to use this platform to help you figure out what's going on in the local community. If I'm not doing my job, then of course I get overwhelmed, I get anxiety. It's like, okay, Bree, what are you doing? So I just want to make sure that I am here for you, because that's the purpose of this platform. So after thinking, I sat down, I think this was in June or July, because I did a live about it. I wanted to get back to the foundation of What's Good podcast, and I usually called it a networking cloud. The reason I always call it a networking cloud, because I feel the audience can gain something from it, and I feel like the guests can gain something from it. And so it's a cloud of just networking. Everything is like an opportunity. Everybody's feeding off of each other, and I wanted to get back to that foundation. With that being stated, as far as upcoming events, the business playground was definitely something that God gave me while I was pretty much figuring out what to do next with the podcast. As mentioned, I upgraded the podcast. I made sure to kind of, fall back on my mental health. I wanted to make sure that I was good before I jumped back into doing the podcast again, which I'm doing much better. But that was something that I needed to do, was just take a break. I usually take a break, but I really took a break from just doing anything. I wanted to focus on myself. I wanted to get myself back together. And while doing that, this vision came to me about the business playground. What we're doing is something totally different than anything that you've ever seen before when it comes to events. I know for me, and there's nothing negative about any event that I've ever gone to in the past, but I was tired of going to an event and just exchanging business cards. I felt like I wanted to do something more intentional. So lately I haven't really gone to any events because I wanted to do something different. And with that being stated, the business playground is what I feel everybody needs in their business. So the business playground pretty much will bring industries coming together and just helping people that need to level up within their own businesses. And with that being stated, you can kind of think of it as like a job fair or a pop-up shop. Shout out to Ryan. He was like, it sounds like a pop-up shop with the kickback. But it's pretty much a place for people to come together and just be creative. We will have industry gurus in the building they're going to give you their availability to get stuff done there. So if you need help with a business plan, we'll have a finance person then and there to help you out with your business plan. Even if you need to get your DBAs in order, because I feel like things like that are very crucial to having a business. Your trademark paperwork, anything of that nature, copywriting, we'll have that finance expert there to help you. Same thing if you need commercials, we'll have videographers and photographers to even help you out with headshots then and there. But you got to make sure to have the money to do this, right? You're not going to come in thinking that's going to be free. What will happen is that all the industry gurus that will have a part of the event, they will have special discounts for you so you can get started with your next level up, whatever that may look like, then and there. So this will happen October 29th. I already have the people, as far as the experts, we already have them signed on, and I'm super excited to announce that really soon. Tickets will be available soon as well, with also commercials. Like, our marketing material is going to be off the chain, but I wanted to make sure I announce it here because I said I had two announcements. One, for one, we're coming out with a new episode of What's Good Podcast. And for two, the business playground is going to be something totally different. We're going to do this every Friday at the end of the month so you can have that next month already prepared. If you need your headshots, if you need marketing material, if you need commercials, if you need content, like as far as your content calendar available and getting that ready for the next month, you'll be able to do this here at the business playground. So I am excited. I feel like this does go into what the foundation of What's Good Podcast, just the What's Good platform, period. I want to make sure that the support system is there for you. I have a lot of people that reach out to me, Bri, I need a photographer. Bri, I need a marketing person. I need somebody to help me brand. And as soon as I connect them, for some reason it falls through. This is a place for you to connect in person. So there's not any more excuses of why this didn't happen, why you didn't connect, Bri, why you didn't follow up with me, and this, and that. There's no more excuses. I'm going to make sure that I bring my network to you so we can just level up as just a community, so we can just continue to support and just motivate each other. So I am excited. This is season 5, everyone. We are not stopping. We're going to continue to go. We're going to continue to elevate. And as mentioned, I am going to continue to be here for you because you have been there for me. You guys have been so patient. I think about myself with Jasmine Sullivan, how she says she's gone for so long, but as soon as she drops a project, her audience is there to support her. And I feel the same with you guys. My breaks are super long, but you guys are always there to support me. And I'm just super thankful and I'm super grateful for all and everything you guys have done. So I love you all. Continue to support. Make sure that you subscribe to my newsletter because we may be giving out different discounts for the business playground. You never know. And just anything with What's Good, you will be updated first. So I'm very thankful. I'm super happy for you guys to be here and just continue to support. Let me know how I can support you in your journey. And that's it. So if you're listening to this morning, noon, evening, or night, thank you for listening to What's Good Podcast, and I'll see y'all next time.